We bring the
Finally, Daddy's home.
Hey guys, today we're doing a 7 play-by-play. Here's the build. I don't know what it means. Right here, we're very behind. You can see my 7 gets slept by the haze. I should body block, I don't, and he dies. And he even asked me why I didn't. Right here we're pretty behind, but 7 hits a nice stun on the haze. So I push up to try and capitalize. I pop my speed boost, I go in, I don't get the kill, so I just decide to play back, play my life, and you'll see later that the haze actually decides to re-push up, and she gets picked. The rest of this clip is a little sloppy. Me and 7 have wave pressure, so we decide to push the Guardian. And you'll see that the Pocket, low HP, decides to push into a bad position, tries to parry my punch. I parry too, but I just pick him off. So by this point, I know that the haze and the Pocket don't have that ult, so I decide to play aggressive using mine and dash in. Haze does sleep me, but she gets hit by the ult. I decide to jump down and contest. She does get the soul to get her ult, but I just finish her off with a quick melee, move in on the Pocket, and clean him up too. Right here I'm playing a pretty aggressive angle despite my low HP, so the haze is going to try and capitalize. She's going to push up, get poked, but decide to come back in with a smoke bomb. I unintentionally dash into her, do a bunch of damage, dash behind into cover, and then she does get picked off.
I think we can kill.
The rest of this clip is pretty greedy. The Vindicta tethers the Pocket, so I decide to push in, get him one shot, but he trades me out with his briefcase. So while I'm pushing this Guardian, the Pocket decides to make an aggressive play. He hits me with his barrage and attempts to teleport, so I push for high ground. As he continues, he chokes his leap, and I get the kill.
You thought I was gonna forget what you did to me?
I continue pushing the Guardian after the kill, and the haze goes for a gank. Thankfully, she misses the sleep, so I start to run. I go into the cubby, but unfortunately, I leave a trail so she knows, and she pops her ult and gets the kill. I come back to lane into a 3v2 and decide to make an aggressive play. I pop my ult to try and pick up the Pocket, but unfortunately I miss. He pushes up, and then we have a little awkward melee exchange, but thankfully my burn secures the kill. I get knocked up by Mirage, and I'm able to back out of there and live. So here the Vindicta asks for a fight, so I decide to initiate with my ult. My burn manages to pick off the Wraith, and in all the jungle, 7 pops his ult, and we do get both the other kills. In this clip I'm just farming, and I do happen to get 3-man ganked. I decide to dash out, but unfortunately I forget you can't jump, and it puts me in a bad position, so I do get picked. Here is just another case of Pocket being over aggressive. He decides to push into 2 with a Vindicta coming in very close. We do want the slots, so we want to push this walker here, so we decide to chase this. He tries his best, but you'll see Vindicta here tethers him, and we do get the kill. So here again, the McGinnis decides to take an overly aggressive angle in a 1v3 situation. Their Wraith backs up, so we just get the pick. It's pretty free. Here's another case of an overly aggressive McGinnis. I think this clip is pretty self-explanatory.
Way to go. Fairfax Industries is overpaying you.
So here we really get to see what makes Infernus shine. I push in to help the Lady Geist and tag the Ivy, and she just burns to death. The Mirage is going to push up and contest, and again, the same thing happens. He just burns and falls. So here I die, after playing Ring Around a Rosie with the Pocket, Juking him out, I see my Geist is low, so I make the conscious decision to risk my life to save hers. I pop my ult and push in, do a bunch of damage, and then run into a wall. Unfortunately, all my efforts were in vain as the Geist did die, but if she lived, it would have been a cool play. So here I do die again. I can hear the pockets above me, and I really shouldn't push him, but I get bored, I decide to go for the kill, and unfortunately, I do get punished.
Can we force this?
Don't stop now. It's now or never.
Here I'm just rotating, looking to farm, and an overly aggressive Wraith decides to gank me. She gets me quite low, but with my Spirit Lifesteal, I'm able to get away, heal up, and actually snag the kill as she's leaving. How many times has this McGinnis pushed up and paid for it with her life now? Here I go down, I'm playing an overly aggressive angle while the Shiv is fighting, so I try to back up, but instead I run into a haze and get picked. Here I just come out of spawn, and I'm trying to rotate over to my team. I see the haze, so I decide to back up, but unfortunately she sleeps me, solo ults, and I go back to base again. So here, my teammate makes a great call for us to push. The haze is in right lane, they're 2 people down, this is a 5v3. I go in with my ult, I bait out as many abilities as I can, and I back up to help the Shiv. Unfortunately, I go down to the Mirage, but this does in fact win us the game. So we have Rejuvenator, so I've got a really short respawn time, and I'm able to immediately get back in the fight before they can even respawn. This is the end of the game, so I'll let the rest play out. Remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
Everybody go for end? Everybody go for end?
Yeah, GG boys. GG boys.
Jeez.